Hey guys, I'm back. Lucas028 here with another video, and it feels weird just saying that after so long, but I'll keep the intro brief so we can get right into today's video, as you probably read the title. I have just started doing game development. I started back in September. I was making a little tower defense game using just Java. Show that off in a second. But I didn't want to learn any game engines or anything, and in hindsight, that was a little dumb. But I've decided, after I made that, I decided to learn Unity and start doing like actual game development, because if this is something I'm gonna do, I want to do it right. But yeah, so I'm finally ready to sit down, make my first real big project. It's a like top-down view roguelike dungeon crawler. I'm really excited to get into it. I've got so much planned for it, and I'm mostly excited to show you guys the progress of it. Maybe you guys can learn something, or just stick around and watch just to see how the game comes through. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I recorded a video of the first game I ever made, but the audio was just so terrible that I just had to record over it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be obviously cutting out clips and whatever. Let's just get into it. So here you just see the code of the first game I ever made. It was coded entirely in Java using just the Eclipse IDE. It took me a month to make, but yeah, you can see when I run it, that's the game. It's Lucas's Tower Defense. I have information settings in. I've got, it shows all the towers and the enemies. And then if you hit play, it shows you a map. Now, I like to think of it as like easy, medium, then hard. But it's only because of the track length. It's nothing to do with like the rounds or whatever. Now here you can see the difficulty. Things are cheaper for easy, things are more expensive for hard, but I'll just be showing off medium. So you see you've got the UI on the top left, you've got the money, lives, waves. It's a very simple game, but the impressive part about it was that it was made entirely in Java. So yeah, you can see that I'm playing around with the like the placing mechanics, how you can place not on the track. I did a targeting for this game. I did upgrading, which changes the designs of the towers. And you can see when I hit play that enemies come out of the front and they work their way through the path using an AI that I designed. Now, if you guys would like, I'll do a like full in-depth video on this game. I'm only not doing that now because I've already built this game. I'm pretty much done with this project. Anyway, you can see that the game, much later on, becomes very difficult. I'm kind of a master at this game, since obviously I'm the one who built it. I know the strategies and how to go around everything. Oh, you can see, yeah, I turned off auto start there. I have a pause menu, which also took me a while. A bunch of settings that you can change for performance reasons. So yeah, you can see that I'm currently just taking out the last couple bosses. Now, I make this game look a lot easier than it is. Most of the people that I gave this game to, they were not able to beat it first try on medium. I just kind of know what I'm doing, and especially not No Lives Lost. And on hard, only a few people have beaten the first couple maps, which I was able to do. But it's the volcano map that on hard nobody has been able to do it successfully. Yeah, you can see here that I'm preparing for the final boss. I'm just placing down my last few snipers, which I gotta say, I am very proud of this game. This took me, a solid month of work, and it came out fantastic. You can see the final boss here. All it is it's like a stun boss. Basically, every once in a while, it'll do this like stun animation, stun all the towers, and then keep moving down the path. And it's more for effects than difficulty, because let's be honest, you actually get more damage done during the animation than the stun. And yeah, so after you kill it, then there you go, you win. There are a couple other maps for you guys to explore. If you want, I'll put the link to download this in the description. But again, nobody's beaten Volcano on hard. The second game I made was actually the first one that I made in Unity, and JoJo reference. But yeah, it's just like a super simple platformer game that I made. This took 2 days. It's such a simple concept. Basically, you got to double jump. You can go up these ladders. You see the score changes as time goes up, or as time goes on, I guess. You got a health system, and there's lava that you're running away from, which speeds up over time. So you can see how eventually, past a certain point, it's actually like impossible. I think my best time on this is like 2300. I don't know. I'm just gonna do one run of this just so I can just show off the game. The hardest part about this game for me was doing the procedurally generating terrain. Like, it's not a single map. I have, I think, 8 combinations of like obstacles here, and they just kind of randomly show up, randomly get chosen, rather. It really helped me learn Unity. I mean, all I really needed to learn was collisions. I needed to learn how to, instantiate an object, and then very basic movement. I learned how to do the snapping to the ladder. Oh, lava's coming. Yeah. And then obviously, as you're in the lava, the health goes down, and it's impossible to escape. So, yeah. 1767, not bad. Alright guys, so we're like 7 minutes into the video, and I think now I should probably actually get to the game. So, this is it so far. I made this map. Let's see. Yeah. So here's a tile palette for the walls, and then here's the tile palette for like the ground tiles. I made them just in a pixel art app. If you want to see that's like the outline of the whole map. This is just the first map I'm making. There's gonna be like 2 versions of this, and then like 4 other like map designs. This is just to get it working in the first place. So I've got basic enemy stuff. I'll get into that circle in a second. You got your player, and then we've got a little nav mesh that I used to help me with the AI. So I'll just quickly go over the grid or whatever. So obviously, if you don't know how to use a tile palette, it's super easy and so convenient. But yeah, all I did was I gave each one, I gave it a tile map collider, so anything inside of this walls thing is, a wall. And then I used a composite collider to make it all look nice and nice. Anyway, let me just go into the game, show you what I've got going on. So, I'm this little square. This is obviously just a placeholder. I just wanted to make sure that I could sense direction. Yeah, so if we go over here, if you remember that circle, that was like an aggro range. If I get into it, it starts to aggro me. And because the nav mesh, you'll see it, correctly navigates through the map. And if I get far enough away from it, let's see if I can do that. Yep, if I go far enough away, it stops. Where is it? There it is. And if I enter, then obviously it starts again. So I had just this for a while, but eventually I figured out attacking, made a little animation for it. But the coolest part of this attack is I figured out in the animator how to make a multi-stage attack, depending on the clicks. I can move while I'm attacking, but yeah. So you see if I click once, it just does a single attack. If I click twice, then there you go. If I click 3 times, then it does a full combo. So this is just the first class. It's just like this is the warrior class, which this is the primary attack of that class. Eventually, I'm gonna have secondary attacks. There's gonna be a special attack, and then for subclasses, there are gonna be ultimates. And I'm just very, very much so looking forward to this. But yeah, honestly, that's about it. So, as you see, I hadn't even done like the enemy attacking yet. I just I got this far in before I decided that I was gonna do a DevVlog series on this, and now I'm really excited to continue with this and show you guys my progress. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is pretty short, and I only got like 3 minutes worth of actual like devlog time. I just wanted to throw a video out there since I'm going to be going to Disney this week, and I'm probably not going to get very much progress done on the game. So I just wanted to show, you know, what I've been doing, a little bit of the progress that I've made in just this like first week or so. So subscribe, stay tuned. I'll be posting many more videos on this game, possibly other games. If you guys would like, just leave a comment. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.